with the message with the hooker. No, that was level 1. You don't want to see level 5 or level 10. Subscribe. Morning folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. This morning I'm going out fishing on the boats. Hey, it's absolutely tipping it down with rain. I'm not looking forward to getting this boat ready and getting it all in the water and stuff. It is now 6:30. I think it's forecast to sort of slow down a bit, the rain wise, for about 7, half 7. Hello Hyacinth. On today's menu, hopefully we're going to go and get a load of decent sized bass. I keep saying this, but you can only catch what's there, I suppose, guys. I'm going to go give it a go again. I might do a bit of pollock fishing and a bit of other bits and bobs later on. We'll see how wet I get and how I feel. I'll let you know when we're on with it. And that's it, guys. I'm on the water. Back at Parsun, one with the world. Let's go see if we can catch some fish now. There's been a lot of rainfall, but who cares? Either catch or I don't. I'm quite happy to just be out here, to be quite honest. Tip the engine in a bit more. Now, I have put my microphone inside my jacket because it is forecast to be a bit snotty and rainy today, so rather than get it wet through and break it, it's inside the jacket, so I'm not sure what the audio is going to be like. I can see by the sound bars that it should be alright. It's picking up everything I say. I better get up there, Ella. First things first, get me my kill cord on. Very, very important, guys, because if you do actually go over your boat and it spins into a circle, which they more than likely do, you end up chopped up by your propeller. You got your kill cord on, you go overboard, kills the engine. At least you can try and make your way back to your boat, can't you? Happy days. Bit of safety first. And before anyone says it, no, I don't wear a life jacket. I do have one in here, should the need arise. Let's go. Let's get that throttle down a bit. Let's stall the engine. How did I manage that? There we go. No need to do hurry, breakneck speeds. I'm probably half an hour earlier than what I need to be. So just have a nice little trundle. 20 mile an hour will do me. See you in a bit. Right guys, I'm here on my selected mark. I've changed it up a little bit this week. I've probably gone 200 yards this side of where I would normally go, just to see if I could pick up some better fish. Leader me, sir. I don't think you'll see him in the background, but I was bobbling along and there he was. They're catching schoolies there. They're not getting anything decent. It said they're getting loads and loads of schoolies about that big. So I'm going to give it an hour or so here, maybe 2 hours. Because I'm on my own, I can use 2 rods. I could use 2 rods. I'll shove that one out at road for the now. And let's see how we get on. I'll just show you it set up very, very quickly. It's not like you haven't seen it before. Or those of you that are new to the channel won't have seen it. And I know that there's some new people there, because I keep seeing the subscriber list going up. And on that point as well, I'm noticing, I do look at all the stats and everything else that on subscribers and so on and so forth. And it's showing that over 50% of people that are watching my videos are not subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind just getting that finger waggling and pressing that subscribe button, I think that would help loads and loads and loads. And there's also a new feature on there. I'll go through that in a minute and show it you. But kit for today, I'm on my Kenzaki 612. I think it's a 612 anyway. A Vet SX, 60-pound braid, general use. Sliding weight slider down to a power swivel, and then I've got, what's that, 18-inch 2 foot, 18-inch 2 foot of 20-pound amnesia with a size 1's worm hook. Just gonna throw a weight on that, get a worm on it, get it cobbed out, and then get the other one sorted. The harp still set from last time I came. That always helps, doesn't it? Fish. Is it got off? Oh no, it's there. I thought it had gone off for a second then. It doesn't feel massive or anything spectacular. I've been. Let's get bring it around this side. Feels like a. I don't know what it feels like, to be fair. Feels like a bit of a schoolie. Oh, it's pulling back a bit now. I was beginning. I've had my lines in a good 10 or 15 minutes. Well, it's pulling back a bit. Is it a keeper? It's a keeper. It's not a schoolie, it's a keeper. That'll do. Yeah, my lines have been in about 10 or 15 minutes with no bites. It's a small keeper, but it's a keeper all the same. I'll make sure it's a keeper before I do actually keep it. Come on, you bugger. That's a lively one, isn't it? Going like the clappers. Yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. There we go, guys. First keeper of the day. The happy hooker does it again. Ah, it's stabbing me. Right, so this is how I do it. Your fist is about 4 inches long, 16 inches for a keeper. So from the nose, that's 4 to there, 8 to there, 12, 16. It's about 17, maybe 18 inches long. So he is my keeper. There's one keeper for the day anyway. I am going to keep him because he is my first fish. I'll dispatch him in a second, guys. I'll switch you off while I dispatch him because I know that some people don't like it. Get off, Hyacinth. But happy days! Well, it's deadly quiet after that first bite. Like I say, it took a 10 or 15 minutes for that first bite to come. I have just had this right hand rod in and freshened the bait up. It weren't even touched, to be fair. It had spun off the hook a little bit, but I've just put another ragworm on top of it. So, ears open. Like I said, I have anchored probably 200 or 300 yards this way from where I would normally anchor. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. If nothing's happening, I'm going to move further in to where I would normally be. What we're in here now, I'm in 8 foot of water here now. I think it was 3 foot when I first came here. So, we'll see, guys. That's all I can do. Keep trying. Just want to see them rods going scream off again. Fuck. Bloody great. Got one on this rod, one on that rod. That one's come off. Yes, we've got this one on. We've got this one. I was just setting that lure rod up for after. Both rods going at once, that's just what I needed. Now, the reason I'm keeping my rod down and low to the water here is I'm trying to make the fish come round this side. Sometimes it works, most of the time it works, to be fair, but this time it hasn't. Has it gone through that line? Yeah, it's gone under that one. Gone under that one. Has it picked it up? Yeah, I've picked up both lines. Not to worry. Let's have a look at you. Oh, it's another keeper, I think. It's going to have put me in a tangle, isn't it? See, I was just thinking when I set that line up that that'll pull the anchor and move closer in. But just as I started thinking that, but the line goes, doesn't it? Both lines go at once. That's a keeper again. Has come off that one? Yeah, it's come off it. I think it, no it hasn't. Another lively bugger. It's all wrapped up in this other line. In you come. Can we just get that off there quickly? That'll wait. Oh, that weren't too bad, were it? That weren't too bad at all. That's a bit better than the first one I got. Ouch. In fact, that's a body fish. Another keeper. I'll dispatch it. That's my second keeper, so I can't keep any more today. I wish I'd brought my live bait tank with me now, because I would have kept them alive. And if I'd have got anything better, I could have kept it. Could have kept it then. Right, I'll get it dispatched, get it in the box. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's gone quiet again. I'm having to really wait for my bites. I did get one little nick-knock on that one, but it stopped again, so I've got a feeling it were a crab. Leader Meat's come from where he were up there, he's come further down to where I am now. He's moved in to sort of where I was going to move to. What's put me off moving now is, because when I was just about to move, both rods went. I've got a feeling the fish are coming through in shoals, and that's why both rods went off at once, and then it's gone quiet again. I think it's just a waiting game. Just have to wait and see, don't you? Better than being sat at home in front of that box, isn't it? Listening to her nagging. Nag, nag, nag. I'm just putting a bit more worm on this rod here, and that one's starting to have a little bit of a tip tap too. They always seem to bite when you're doing something else, don't they? What I might do today is, there was supposed to have been other people coming with me today, but they didn't do, for whatever reason. They didn't come. So I'd already been out and bought extra worm and all the rest of it. So I'm going to have piles of worm left over after this little session. So what I might do is, I mean, it's only morning time now. I've got no work on tomorrow. Does that go dink donk again then? Get this out. What I might do is, I might fish tonight's tide as well. I might go and get myself some lunch or some tea or whatever. Get a few hours kip and then fish tonight's tide. I might go over to Morley Don. I might fish that on the boat. Well, I'll have to check the weather and the wind out and stuff, make sure it is fishable. But usually on that little stretch it's all right. I might go just anchor up just off the beach on it where the locals go and fish off land and they get a few bass there. So I might just do another session later on. We will see. In the meantime, I'm going to stand here and watch my rods having little bits of tips and taps and not get any fish. Rubbish! Well, nothing else to report, guys. So what I might as well do is, while I'm waiting, is get my breakfast on. I was on spam muffins, but I've left the muffins in the van, so we're on spam and spam. Spam, 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 spam. If I can get it out the bloody tin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have these spam butties. Well, have this spam without the butties. If nothing else is happening, I'm going to up anchor and I'm going to move. I'm going to try another little mark. That's all you can do, guys, isn't it? Come on out, you bugger. Can't get it out. Looks like I'm not having anything, doesn't it? But guaranteed, just as I start cooking spam out here, it starts raining. Can't write it, can you? Anyway, it's in there. And it won't be long before I'm chomping that song. I hope the audio's alright. I think it is going to be, because like I say, I can see the sound bars going across the screen, so we should be alright. As soon as I've had this spam, I'm going to get this anchor up and move to goodness knows where. I might move up near the pier. I've never fished it over there, so I might go and give it a go and see how we get on. Because I know that there's always big shoals of bass running around the bottom of that pier. So it might be worth a shot. Go and try, can't we? Can't be any worse than here, can it? Oh, memberships, guys. Don't forget the memberships. I don't know what day it is, about 17th, 18th today, something like that. But it'll be getting drawn around the 20th, and this month's prize is a polo shirt. With whatever design on it you want. Can't say better than that, can I? £1.99 English pence per month. So you get put in the prize draw, and to get to see the videos 24 hours before the general public. So it's not even the price of a cup of tea, guys. And anything that I do generate from that, apart from paying for the prizes, does go back into the channel. I.e. fuel money, bait money, fuel money, equipment. Yeah, you know what you get the picture, don't you? Because most of the time, it costs me an absolute fortune to come out and do this all the time. And I haven't always got it, to be quite honest. Like I didn't have it today, really. But I've had to find it somewhere. And my spam, sorry, I'm just turning my spam over in pan because it looks like it's more or less ready. I'm salivating at the thought of eating that. I'm absolutely starving. I'll see you in a bit. Just eating my spam and that rod's just started boinging a little bit. Guaranteed, innit? Oh, there we go. Now I've got to keep an eye on my rod and an eye on my spam because there's two dogs there looking at it very, very wanted it. Come on, you bugger. Get away from my spam, you two. They both sat right next to the pan, staring at it. We'll leave it a minute. Go and eat some more spam. Well, that little bite I had, guys, I have got a fish on. It was just sat on it. I've got a feeling this will be a flatty. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's keeping its head down. Oh, you beauty, it's a place. Now, I've heard this sandbank is good for place. Look at that. That's an absolute cracker of a fish. Wow. It gave me a couple of little tip taps. Well, I think you saw the second bits of the tip taps. Now that is well in size, so that's going in the pan. Beautiful looking fish. It has swallowed my hook right down. Can I have it back? It is going to be getting killed, so I'm not over bothered about. Oh. Now then. I'm pleased about that. I might stay here a little bit longer then. I won't mind a bag full of them. Something had to go at that then, didn't it? Give it a pull. Right, let's get this hook out of here. I'll have to go in through its gill and get the hook out, but that, my friends, is a beautiful, beautiful red spotted plaice. Fantastic. The happy hooker does it again. The rod has just absolutely screeched off. This is a decent fish. I'm not sure if it's a smoothie or if it's a bass, but that has just absolutely screamed off. Doesn't feel like a bertie. Oh. He's pulling a bit. I'm not sure if this is a bertie or if it's a smoothie. Whatever it is, it feels like a good fish. This is what we came for. Come on. It screamed a million miles of line out. Oh. Oh. Now that looks like a decent bertie. Give him a bit of respect. Let him be able to take some line. Bing bong boo, bing bong boo, bing bong boo. Oh yeah, that is a good bass. That's a good bass, that. That's the biggest one I've had for a while, looking at it. I know Lee hasn't got any keepers. Do you want this if I get it in, Lee? That's a good fish. Wow, that is a proper bertie. Oh yes. Can I get him in? Because I've got no net. I have got a gaff. This one won't be going back anyway. This one's for Lee. I know that they haven't got any keepers yet. Don't you dare, he's only lip hooked as well. He's only just about lip hooked. That's a good fish. That's a good. That is a good fish. Look at that, guys. He's a proper fatty. Size that gob on that. He's a big chunky fish, him. A big chunky fish. That's a good 3 to 4 pound. Maybe a slightly bigger. Happy days. The happy hooker does it again. I think I'll stay here a bit longer. Well, since that last fish, it's been very quiet. The rods have not binged, bonged, tipped, tapped. They've not done anything at all. How long have I got left here? I've got an hour left here. If I want to sit it out for that hour, I think I might do, because the fish that we are getting, when I'm getting them, are a bit better stamped than what we've been getting of late on here. Don't know what he's tooting at. Oh, a big survey boat at the side of me with tooting at something. It's not at me. I'll get on with some fishing. It's raining now. I have made my mind up. I am fishing tonight's tide, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Morley-Don or Morley-Don or Molly-Don or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to go and anchor up on the sandbank on the flood and see if I can pick up some fish up there. Not sure what we'll pick up, but I'm sure we'll get something. It were tooting at me, that boat. I don't know what boat it is. It's let's zoom in on him. He was tooting at me because I've just heard him shout over his tannoy, "It's Mr. Happy Hooker." I'm not sure who it is, but good morning, whoever you are. You've now just been featured in the video. I think it's a survey boat. I'm not over sure what it is. Contender. I hope it don't come and do the donut on me, that, because that would be brutal, wouldn't it? Screamer, guys! Ho 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 ho! Put it at me! Which way has it gone? That way. Doesn't feel as big as that last one, but it did have to do a big old scream that. I'm having to wait for my bites, like big time having to wait for them, but the fish that I'm getting seem to be a bit better, so it's worth the wait. This is just running straight at me. Don't go through that line. Don't go through that line. Yep, he's gone through it, the bugger. Oh no, he hasn't. Oh, that's another good fish, that. Not as good as that last one, but it's good enough. Seems to have plenty of energy in them this time of year, don't they? That's how you do it, Lee. That's how you do it. Look at that, guys. Another decent size little bertie. There you bugger. He sort of double upped himself. Then we're going to get that out. Twist frame there. The hook has gone through and underneath its own sort of through one lip and through the other. Ah. My own hook in my finger. Now I know what a bertie feels like. There we go. The hook's out. Back you go. Oh, well, that's well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. I do enjoy this fishing lark. I was just having a look at that because I believe these are, I'm not sure how to use it, but I believe that they're for place and stuff like that. And I have been told before off Malcolm, whose shop is just over there, Anglesey Bait Centre, probably the best shop in the whole of Anglesey, Holyhead, the whole of the area. That is the best shop you'll ever get into. Go see Malcolm for any tackle, any baits, anything you need, local advice. He has a crew in there that are really knowledgeable of the area. But I don't know how to use it. He did give me one of these, and it was last year he sold it me. It was about this time last year, and he said that they get a lot of place here on these sandbanks using stuff like this, but I'm not sure how to use it. I'm going to have to look it up, do a bit of homework for more information. Right, there we go. Dexter Fishing, made in North Wales. I've got a feeling that's actually Malcolm's firm, or it was something to do with Malcolm to start with. Anyway, more bait on. How long have I got left in here? I've got a good half an hour left in here, so hopefully I can catch a bit of something else. See you in a bit. Just had a couple of tip taps. I hope it's another one of them places. I quite like catching them. I know they're good for the table. My little Lily, she absolutely loves the flatfish. Just had a couple of good ding-ding-dings on it, but seems to have stopped. I'll leave you on a minute. Let's see if it develops a bit. See, that could be a place, because they tend to do that. What they tend to do, places, they come up, scoff the worm. You see a couple of little tops. I'll start again. You see a couple of little taps off them, and then what they do, they sit on it and swallow it down and bury themselves in the mud a bit. So I will give that 5 minutes, and if it hasn't done anything else, I will just see if there's a place on it. Now, I know some of you are not going to like this, but I've just started gutting one of these fish And look at this inside its guts. It's absolutely stuffed to the gills with little crabs. Look at that. Absolutely stuffed with them. Little hard-backed crabs. So that tells me a story. Now that's just opened my eyes, that. I'm going to see if I can get some of them later. And I mean, there's that many. There must have been 20 to 30 crabs inside that. And there's still more up here yet. I can feel them all the way down its stomach. Look, stuffed with them. Absolutely stuffed with them. So, if I can go find myself a load of them little things and work out how to rig them up onto an hook, I think that's going to be a cunning plan. I'll turn you off because that's kicking off. See you later. Had to get one, didn't I? Dirty dogfish. Oh, it swallowed me bloody hook. Not too far down though, I should be able to get that. I think the side's got to go slack on me now. It's absolutely bouncing it down. I'm going to, I think when I get the hook out of this, that's end of session for today. I'm going to go and moor the boat up, go and have some tea. I might nip into Malcolm's at Anglesey Bait Centre, and I'll be back out later on. We'll do another session. If you do like the things that I do, please do press the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Make sure you leave some comments, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this session as much as I have, and until next time, ta-da for now. Subscribe.